5 lessons in life you should learn before it's too late. Life is a process of continuous learning, and if we stop believing that nothing else can amaze us, and the desire to learn new things abandons us, we begin to slowly die. However, there are lessons we should learn as soon as possible to avoid regretting everything we wanted to do and didn't later on. In this video, we'll see 5 lessons that it would be useful to learn from childhood, but that we often only learn later in life. Number 1. Everything is temporary. Nothing lasts forever. This is the most significant lesson that we learn as life goes on. Things, emotions, and even people don't last forever. If you're the most successful person today, you could be a nobody tomorrow. Or you could go all the way from being a nobody to the most successful person in one day. Real happiness doesn't lie in material things. Although materialistic things makes us happy, that happiness is quite short-lived. If you're looking for real happiness, you need to look beyond the tangible things money can buy. Money can't buy you happiness. Your good deeds are enough to fill you up with joy. Absolute attachment towards possessions and the continuous desire to accumulate and acquire more and more can become a serious impediment in life. An obsessive need to get more can only get us less. Although, how much one should possess can be quite subjective. One should be careful not to be greedy. Why not share some gifts with others? They need not always be of material importance, but even the gifts of attention, advice, a friendly push can be useful if given at the right time. There is only so much time, so why not be selective about things? For what you may have today will change ownership someday. Enjoy the gifts that every moment may bring to you, as your time is limited. Number 2. Nothing's constant but change. Every obstacle you have been through will change you in some way. Every person you will meet will change you. It's your job to decide how. Live the life you want to live, because you will never know when your time is up. Just remember that there are obstacles you have to face, and no matter how much you want to run from them, you can't. The only thing to move forward is to fight the monster ahead of you. You could get a scar from the knife and the monster in holding and lose. Or you could just win without any scratch from the fight and move forward. But you're never gonna know unless you try. When you lose, don't give up. You've reached too far. Always carry faith and courage with you. When you have a bad day, just get a good night's sleep. And when there are people who try to touch your nerve, ask yourself, are they worth the stress? You have a dream. You want to have your own empire. You want to have your own pride. But how will you work for it if you are just wasting time, only dreaming and sitting at your cozy comfort zone? Nothing is constant but change. If you really want change, start doing it now. It's not like we do changes in just one click. It is about starting doing things right. Do not be afraid to take risks. Starting from scratch doesn't matter if you fail multiple times. What matters is that one time of success will be your lifetime. Your future is in your hands. Start to learn new things. Invest in your future. Number 3. Complaining won't solve anything. Never waste a second of your life complaining. Complaining doesn't solve problems. It attracts them. The more you complain, the more problems you'll have, and the more you infect other people with your problems. Don't be an infection. be a cure. People won't have time for you if you are always angry or complaining. Instead of complaining about the problem and blaming others, start finding the solution. Successful people accept the situation for what it is with a sense of gratitude. They are grateful that things are how they are and optimistically look for potential opportunities that they might be able to take advantage of to help them deal with this situation most effectively. Seeking out these opportunities, of course, might require a great deal of patience. Things don't often just resolve themselves. They may now need to think objectively and creatively about the situation in order to reach a suitable resolution. This can take time and it will require patience. Non-complainers accept how things are because they realize that there are certain elements that are completely out of their hands, and with no control. There is no point in complaining about how things have turned out. They instead focus their efforts and attentions on other areas that are within their sphere of influence. Only in this way, you will get into the right frame of mind that will help you to quit complaining and find answers to every problem. Number 4. Face your fears. If we avoid everything that makes us anxious, it can hold us back and lead to more problems. Avoiding things we fear makes our fears get bigger in our mind. Sometimes our imaginations can run away with themselves. That doesn't make the feelings this causes any less real. But we shouldn't let fear control ourselves. Fear is often disguised as procrastination, not doing what needs to be done; avoidance, not willing to face reality in life due to embarrassment; not wanting to be rejected or not knowing what's ahead; distraction, allowing ourselves to get sidetracked from doing what really matters; perfectionism, not wanting to share what we have done for fear of criticism. Number 5. Negative thinking will never make your life positive. Negative thinking will never make your life positive. Don't compare yourself to others. You have no idea what they have been through. Happiness is found when you stop comparing yourself to other people. Don't worry about those who talk behind your back. They are behind you for a reason. If you cannot be positive, then at least be quiet. Each day, give something good to others. Never waste your time trying to explain who you are, committed to understand you. Seriously, life is better when you decide you don't care. These are the 5 lessons in life that you should learn before it's too late. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe.